If you want to get press coverage for your brand, this video is for you. I'm going to show you how you can get noticed by journalists and become famous online using an AI clone based on your content and style. I'm Jodie Cook, founder of Coachvox AI, and we build AI coaches based on real people. With our platform, coaches, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and content creators train an AI version of them using content they already have to generate leads, add value to their audience, and even secure international news coverage for doing so. You can get straight in at Coachvox.ai, upload your content, specify your style, start sharing the link with your audience, and be adding value to their worlds in a matter of hours. It's this AI power that means you can create exceptional results for an infinite number of people, and that is how you get press coverage that could catapult your brand, give you authority, and put you in front of thousands of potential customers. I'm going to break down the exact 5 steps to follow to secure press coverage with an AI clone of you once it's trained and ready for the world. The first step is to set up your headlines. So this means establishing the headline you're going to try and get in the press. The idea here is that you decide the title and then you reverse engineer the result like a true PR pro. One way of doing this is to type this exact question into your AI. I'm securing press coverage on how you, as the AI version of me, are adding value to the people who chat to you. Can you give me 5 headlines that could be used on a popular news site that mention the outstanding results described type of clients could have got from a type of coach? They should have the potential to go viral. Copy the format of this example. I lost 20 pounds with an AI health coach. What should come out are headlines that could feasibly be published. So next is to figure out the publications and the journalists that would publish this kind of article. There will for sure be some in your industry. If you know any journalists already, tell them the headline, explain that you're creating this outcome with an AI version of you, and ask if they want to know more. Here's where we're sowing the seeds, we're setting up the campaign, we're putting those feelers out there, ready to get those results to back up that headline that will get you noticed. Next is where you begin a trial. Get hold of some alpha testers who are willing to take part in your trial. So securing alpha testers is a really good thing to do anyway, but having a purpose behind this trial will mean they keep coming back to your AI. So I recommend about 10, but the more trialists you have, the more chance of getting good case studies. These people could be from your mailing list, your audience, maybe a private group or a community that you're in. Think about your dream clients and try to pick people who match that description. Explain what you're looking for. You're looking for them to check in with an AI version of you a certain number of times over the course of, say, a month, and to record their results. Manage their expectations so they know what's required, and filter out people who aren't going to commit, and then share the goal. So tell them that you're looking for case studies that can potentially be used in press coverage. Tell them that you're looking to test the effectiveness of AI coaching in your business. Find people who really want to make a change and really want to see results and get them on board. The next part, and this is super important, measure results. You want to measure the same metrics at the start and end of the time period that you've specified. Whatever you measure is going to depend on your profession. So if you've built an AI business coach, you might want people to tell you their revenue at the start and the end of the trial. If you're a fat loss coach, you might want waist measurements. If you're a relationship coach, you might want a score of someone's love life. Whatever your profession, find 1 to 5 metrics that you will be able to measure as objectively as possible. Think about what you track in real life. How do you measure success? So I recommend here you make a type form or a Google form or somewhere to send your trialists a few questions that ask for these metrics and require them to commit to checking in with your AI at least once every 3 days or however often you think is required. Probably the more the better, so that if they miss one session, you still have enough information. Then set up some email reminders for your trialists. So you can schedule these in advance, but remind your trialists to go and have their AI coaching session and give them pointers on what to ask each time. So you could send them to a check-in type form where they give some details about their experience. And then at the end of the trial, collect their end metrics. So ask them the same questions that you did at the start, and then look for the people who saw the most significant change or had the most surprising results. Step 4 is where you share the impact. The more tangible results you can demonstrate that your AI achieved for someone, the more likely your story is to spark the interest of journalists and publications. Think about if you can get pictures or quotes or proof in some way of the result that your AI coach helped someone achieve. Gold standard would be before and after weight loss pictures, or revenue numbers, or someone who was unhappy and couldn't get a date now is in a happy relationship. Whatever your field, find these stories and use the data that's right in front of you. Step 5, after you've compiled everything here, it's time to reach out to those journalists who can cover your story. So by now, you have a headline, you have case studies, you have evidence, you have information about how your AI coach was trained and what you now know it can do. Put this information in one place and start those conversations. So go out to anyone who you've already approached. Google journalists in your field, find them on LinkedIn, search specific publications and find their contact details from their profiles. Run this idea by them and explain why it's relevant to their work. Somewhere out there is someone who wants to write about this exact story and you just need to find them. In the meantime, make sure you're set up to be super media friendly. Make sure any documents you're sending out have the right permissions so that they can see the information. Make sure your social media profiles are optimized. Make sure you look legit online. You can share the results of your trial out on your own social media profiles and you can create your own content from the results. So attract people into your story by sharing it out yourself, and if you engage a PR specialist to help, you already have the story. Keep talking about the results that your AI is getting for people. Keep getting more people in to try it out. This is a long game, but it's very worth it. Securing media coverage can bring you backlinks and more followers. You can collect more email addresses from more people engaging with your AI. You can amass more authority and respect in your industry. You can add the logos of the publications who write about you onto your site. And you'll maybe even attract more media requests as a result of that initial coverage. It starts with a trial and some exceptional results, and it can end in you being really well known for the work you do that you know makes a huge impact.